Before we start today's video, check out our affiliate links in the description down below. These can make some great gifts with the holiday season just around the corner, or even a gift for yourself. It supports the channel at no extra cost of you. Thanks so much. May the force be with you, and enjoy the video.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the future of Obi Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor wanting to come back, not just for a second season of Obi Wan Kenobi, or really even then wanting to play the character in the present time of when the Obi Wan Kenobi show does take place, but actually wanting to return for more live action Clone Wars flashbacks, maybe even having the potential to have just a full-on live action Clone Wars movie, or let alone kind of like special presentation or project for the Disney Plus streamer. It's exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's video, guys. We of course are going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from one of my favorites out there, dorksideoftheforce.com. As an overall garnering source, I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Ewan McGregor is ready to suit up for a live action Clone Wars movie, it does seem, and it seems that those possibilities, not just of that, but more so of the prospects of him returning as the titular Kenobi character once again, becomes more and more likely. Ewan McGregor has expressed his enthusiasm once again, but this time around more specifically and particularly for a live-action Clone Wars film, revealing his desire to don Obi-Wan's armor again for more scenes alongside his co-star Hayden Christensen. After Hayden Christensen had put on Anakin's Clone Wars armor for the Ahsoka show and those flashbacks, Ewan McGregor says it would be a great joy to wear it as well. McGregor had also shared his hopes for his future in Star Wars and rejoining the franchise once again, as I had mentioned, for a prospect of a second season of his self-titled show with fans at LA Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago now. The crowd had repeatedly reportedly went insane when the actor had shared his hopes of wearing the armor that we're all so familiar with from the Clone Wars animated show that I can only imagine, honestly, thinking about that now. I need to find a video of that, of just like the stage and the whole room just going crazy, because hearing that honestly would be a really crazy thing, let alone that's also the same kind of like announcement and the same kind of Comic-Con that he had also taken to express and reveal that those talks and those discussions are indeed happening over at Lucasfilm, that an Obi Wan Kenobi season 2 and ideas for that are currently being explored over at Disney. And so, like so many fans, the actor also hopes to bring some of the most iconic moments of the Clone Wars animated show within and into live action alongside his co-star Hayden Christensen. In particularly as well, Ewan McGregor also had took it one step further and had even suggested that using de-aging technology to create a possible live-action Clone Wars movie very well could be something that he'd be down to do and would be something on his plate to do. His other updates into the regards of Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 also sparked heavy speculation that the season may include flashbacks to the Clone Wars era yet again, and that those discussions of having more Clone Wars flashbacks for a possible potential Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 would be a part of those quote-unquote talks happening over at Lucasfilm, let alone him being a part of those talks. He probably knows everything that is being discussed right now with Lucasfilm. Featuring Obi-Wan and Anakin and hopefully even Ahsoka, I think would be honestly super incredible. A prospect of McGregor is highly enthusiastic about it, much like the fans. It brings me to another reason though, however, another prospect that we very well could see, if not in the Obi Wan Kenobi show when having a second season, or a Clone Wars spin-off kind of esque project, a special presentation if you will, for the Disney Plus streamer, or a movie or something along those lines, then having those flashbacks, those Clone Wars flashbacks with Ewan McGregor's Obi Wan Kenobi and Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker alongside Ariana Greenblatt's Ahsoka Tano in Ahsoka Season 2. Ahsoka Season 2 is a definitive and something that is definitely happening currently in its pre-production process, as it looks to begin filming next year, sometime in the spring of 2025 for a 2026 release. Now, while Obi Wan Kenobi Season 2 hasn't been announced yet, and that a live-action Clone Wars film honestly may seem far-fetched at that, Ahsoka Season 2 is set to film next year. Season 1 featured Hayden Christensen in Clone Wars armor as Anakin Skywalker, and Ahsoka reunited for Clone Wars era flashbacks within live action. And with a second Season 2 cameo on the horizon for McGregor as a big potentially reuniting Anakin and Ahsoka and Obi-Wan all into live action, a part of those Clone Wars flashbacks that he discussed, very well could be the most likely option and route that we definitely could see, I think, as fans. And honestly, is one I have my fingers crossed for. Like, that one seems honestly very likely. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. As for the Obi Wan Kenobi and it receiving a second season, the series only featured one flashback scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan. It was breathtaking and it was everything. It was amazing. It takes place at the Jedi Temple as well. But I think the idea behind all of it is the Ahsoka show especially set the stage and the bar much higher for what Clone Wars flashbacks, or any flashbacks, that being said, very would offer, I think, there as well, and that they could definitely take it even farther for with whatever more flashbacks that they do have in store for us. Even bringing in this idea of having a full-on Clone Wars movie, and that being something on the talks or on the table, and like that being a possibility. It's a real possibility, and it sets the bar high, I think, there as well. Many fans had hoped that the series would include our first look at Hayden and Ewan in Clone Wars armor for flashback scenes, but perhaps that would be on the cards for Season 2 instead, as they were technically wearing their same costumes from Star Wars Attack of the Clones Episode 2. It's important to also note that McGregor was a producer on Obi Wan Kenobi, let's not forget that, and may already be discussing possibilities for ideas and with Lucasfilm for Season 2 of Obi Wan Kenobi. As I had mentioned, he said that those talks and those discussions are being, held at Lucasfilm, and that they're bouncing around different ideas. He's definitely a part of those. The Clone Wars flashbacks could very well be something that's being discussed at the very moment. In the meantime, we'll simply have to keep our fingers crossed until a second season is officially confirmed, or some type of update and word is given on that, or even then, maybe a live action Clone Wars presentation or movie very well could also be in the works, or on the announcement side of things for the Disney and Lucasfilm, maybe even as soon as Star Wars Celebration 2025. Guys, this year all being said, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.